Alrighty, fellas. Good morning. Welcome back to day 2 of Team Mr. Shiny Wars in PokeMMO. How are we doing, fellas? We're waking up. The score is currently 21-27, but apparently someone said we actually have a live shiny, so that score might literally be changing this second. But as I'm waking up, it is 21-27, and all of the shinies, to quickly recap for anyone who missed anything coming into day 2, all of the shinies stored so far throughout the event are all listed right here. So the first shiny was a Deano by GP. That was 1 point at ×5 Horde. Then it was Luki Pookie, who scored 6 points for Team Awk with a single encounter Duosion. Then it was Zachosaurus with a single encounter Wooper for 6 points. Psychopath for a single encounter Lunatone for 6 points. Turtle with a single encounter Golbat. Shiny Carp with a ×3 Horde Venipede. X-Karu with a single encounter Cascoon over in Petalburg Woods. Mystic Nick with an Oddish Safari shiny. That was a pretty crazy one that he did thankfully catch. And then Rumel with a ×5 Onyx Horde. That was huge. And then Wild Risley got a secret shiny Persian overnight as I was sleeping. And apparently there's another shiny happening right now. Okay. Yeah, Awk Flare. Okay, I'm getting new news, guys. Breaking news from the top brass, okay, over at Team Mr. PokeMMO headquarters. Apparently I actually missed out on a few other shinies that weren't in the Discord, but they were in the Excel spreadsheet. So a few more things to catch up on. Joey Ott got a single encounter shiny Zigzagoon, it seems like. Albondi, we got our first rare shiny throughout the event. Albondi got himself a Squirtle. That was for Team Awk, I believe, which put them up a lot of points, obviously. That is 15 points. Hopefully I can hatch an egg today, but that is the first rare we've seen today, or first rare we've seen from the event. That's amazing. And then we also got Xanarchy got a Camerupt, which I assume is a ×5 Horde, yep. And then Luki Dira got a Golbat, which was a single encounter. That's +6 points. So the score is actually Team Awk with 40 points, Team Flare with 27 heading into today. A lot of big changes. I'll get that updated ASAP. Yeah, also, I guess to quickly catch people up, I did shiny hunt more after stream yesterday. I ended up going to bed at around 4 a.m. and I woke up at 10:30, so 6.5 hours sleep, which is solid enough for an event like this. But I am at 11,200 encounters jumping into today. I feel like tracking start encounters every day and then end encounters would be a pretty fun little metric to keep track of. Yeah, this is a good question. My wife actually asked the same thing. How many points for a secret shiny? A secret shiny only adds 1 point, which might seem kind of rough because I mean it's 16 times rarer. The problem with making secret shiny like so many more points, and I'm just assuming the assumptions made by Awk or whatever, right? But the team leader, I'm assuming it's because the problem is secret shinies are so out of your control. You like. Obviously, shinies in general are somewhat out of your control, right? But you can put in enough time and consistency and efficiency and yada yada to like try to minimize the RNG, right? Over a week's time. You can't really minimize the RNG. The event isn't long enough to factor in doing like 16 single encounter shunts, right? So secret shinies just end up being kind of like a +1 point thing, like just like a nice fun little RNG thing, because there's just so little control over that it would be unfair if they were worth so much more points because of like a, you know, you got like a super lucky roll, right? So secret shinies only end up being a +1, which I think works out perfectly. It's kind of like a, hey, like you got something cooler, so here's, you know, something, here's a +1. Hey, I'm a new player. I just finished all 5 regions. Got any ideas of what I should do? This is the most important question. I kid you not. This is the most important question in all of PokeMMO. Is giving players ideas on what to do after finishing the 5 regions. I have a video that I recommend. It's kind of a boring answer, but it's an important question. 63 things to do is the video I would recommend. The most important thing in PokeMMO is setting goals. So I've tried to make content that helps people set goals and just have a bunch of different ideas based around those vague goals. There are like 3 to 5 main styles of play in PokeMMO that I think it's good to explore those first things first to see what you enjoy. But I mean, you could also be a little bit of all of them. There is like the PvP player, there is the shiny hunter like myself, there is the socialite who kind of just like collects vanities and hangs out in Vermilion AFK. There's the moneymaker grinder who like grinds Jimmy runs every day and makes a ton of Pokeyen and wants to like get to 1 billion Pokeyen. And then nowadays there's kind of a new archetype coming up. The PVM, the PVMer is like the new archetype on the rise with raids coming out every so often. So, and then obviously that's the end game players. There's also the casuals and the you know, the normal gamers who just want to like come and play during the event season and kind of leave and go and just play when they have fun and yada yada, which is super fair. Like, there's no wrong play style. There's a lot of different play styles and ways to play PokeMMO, and discovering which one you are is super important. And then I'm going to link the video 63 things to do in PokeMMO. Should hopefully be a good solid list of ideas to give you something to think of or something to explore within the game. One of the most beautiful things about PokeMMO is if you're bored of something or sick of something, what I do personally is I switch it up in the game. I think a lot of people, if they get bored of PokeMMO or bored of a game, I know this is the same with RuneScape. If they get bored of a game, they log off the game and go seek something different. And if that works for you, more power to you. But I don't think you always need to do that. I think sometimes it's good to just log or just change activities within that game. That was often very successful for me personally when playing RuneScape, and PokeMMO is the same way. I bet, what's the best noob-friendly Pokeyen farming method at the moment? Great question. I think it's trainer reruns. I think trainer reruns and then moving up to gym reruns when you have more regions done. Trainer reruns were the method that kind of opened my eyes / really impressed me during my rebuild. So in October, I did a money-making challenge where I got rid of all my Pokeyen or whatever. I went down to 0 Pokeyen, and I made from 0 Pokeyen up to 20 mil within 20 days or 30 a month or 30 days. To show people like, oh, you can make, you know, Pokeyen from nothing within 30 days to prep for the Halloween event, sort of thing, right? And trainer reruns was one of the best. And it was also only playing like 3 hours a day, 3 to 5. It was like a strict like time limit I could only play to show like, you know, you can play a few hours a day, which for a lot of people, you know, 3 to 5 hours is going to be more than they can play it, which is fair. It's kind of probably above average, but it's a decent achievable-ish thing for some people, right? But trainer reruns were shockingly good. I was really impressed. You only need one Pokemon, so you only need a Cloyster, and then you just need one region done pretty much. More regions don't help, but like you pretty much just need Sinnoh. If you just have Sinnoh done and a Cloyster, you can make like 200k Pokeyen per hour doing it I think it's every 6 hours are trainer reruns, which is really significant for a new player. So you could play 3 hours a day as a new player. Well, I guess it'd be if you're up for 18 hours. So most realistically, you can play for 2 hours a day as a new player and make 400k Pokeyen. If you throw on a gym rerun, you throw an extra 300k. So you could play 3 hours in a day, do 2 gym rerun or 2 trainer reruns, 1 gym rerun, and make, what is that, like 700k in 3 hours as a pretty new player. But you need all 5 regions, or at least most regions done for the gym rerun. So that one's a little tougher. But yeah, just Cloyster and Sinnoh done. Trainer reruns really impressed me. Someone just mentioned they're farming Amulet Coins, and they said they were selling them for like 25k a piece. Have Amulet Coins really gone up to 25k? Wow, that's a big deal. Wow. From like, because these have been like 15k in the past. 10k? 10 to even like 26k more often, actually. Like 11k price jump is a big deal. That's like really interesting. On an item like this that is so monstrously farmed and so monstrously used for gym reruns. That's really impressive. Someone said they were farming Amulet Coins, getting about 3 to 5 an hour. I'm curious if you can get more. I feel like you should be able to get more than that, hopefully. But I'm not, honestly, I haven't done it a long time. Yeah, that's it. At the maximum, that's like 130k an hour. So that's honestly not good. I would not call that good Pokeyen. But it's like decent. Hopefully we can be able to get more. I'd recommend trying to use the item Magnet Charm as well. Insanely overpriced the bus for farming them. Well, okay, I don't know. Dude, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I kind of wonder if this is not fact. This is a feeling based on, you know, don't take this as fact. Don't blah, blah, blah. I kind of wonder if they actually bugged the update, and instead of making items easier to find, they made them harder. Because I don't understand, because I feel like everything, am I crazy? Like, if you guys can confirm, I feel like everything got harder. And then I used, I used item magnet charm. And I got the same amount of, I used item magnet charm 100%, and I got the same amount of flame orbs within an hour that I got, like, before the update without using item magnet charm, which is very weird. With the devs, there's always a chance. Yeah, I don't mean to like I hate conspiracy theories. I don't mean to like drop. Like I am a little curious / wondering if they accidentally coded it as a nerf instead of a buff, which is very possible. Maybe I need to do like some math. If I wasn't doing Shiny Wars, like honestly, it'd be really interesting to like investigate that and like do like mass scale testing. Because it kind of seems like I tested Flame farming for Heatmore post the update or whatever. And with the item Magnetron 100%, I got the same amount that I would normally get, but obviously the price has gone up. So it was actually a very, very good method, but prices have gone really wonky. Like Iron Ball, Amulet Coin, prices have gone up. It doesn't make sense to me. Prices have gone up on a bunch of items after they buffed the ability in 2 different ways to be able to get them. They said they increased them more in battle, as well as the item Magnet Charm got buffed. So I feel like it might have been a nerf on accident or misworded. I don't know what happened. The item Magnet Charm buff is very cool. I think that's a legitimate thing, but yeah, I'm a little confused already. From what I think I've heard from other players, everything seems rarer now. All the held items in battle seem rarer now. Okay, it's been a while since we've done this. So somebody asked me, what shinies am I looking to get in 2025? And I have a giant shiny hunting list of all of the shinies that I want to get in a notepad document, okay? And it's been a while since I've gone over them, so let's go ahead and do the Shinies to Hunt list wrap. Caterpie, Metapod, Beedrill, Arbok, Pikachu, Sandslash, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Golbat, Crobat, Oddish, Blossom, Paris, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Meowth. I got trio. Psyduck, Primeape, Arcanine, Poliwhirl, Politoed, Tentacruel, Graveler, Doduo, Haunter, Ghastly, Hypno, Electrode, Cubone, Lickitung, Coughing, Weezing, Rhyhorn, Rhyperior, Electabuzz, Magmar, Dragonair, Dragonite, Furret. This list is so old. When I made it, I put Johto here because Johto wasn't out yet when I made this list, so it was like in preparation for. Hoothoot, Ariados, Lantern, Ampharos, Skiploom, Jumpluff, Misdrevious, Wobbuffet, Girafarig, Dunsparce, Glidar, Sneasel, Ursaring, Slugma, Macardo, Swinub, Piloswine, Mamoswine, Mantine, Houndoom, Spinnergirl, Linoon, Wurmple, Cascoon, Lotad, Lowbray, Ludicolo, Nuzleaf, Swallow, Ralts, Masquerain, Whismur, Exploud, Nosepass, Sableye, Aaron, Laren, Aggron, Metatype, Metacham, Electric, Minetric, Volbeat, Roselia. Done. Camerupt, Torkoal, Spoink, Grumpig, Spinda, Vibrava, Cacnea, Altaria, Zangoose, Viper, Baltoy, Banat, Duskull, Dustnor, Chimecho, Snorunt, Huntail, Staraptor, Bibarel, Shinx/Luxray, Pachirisu, Drifblim, Baneri, Prodley, Stuntank, Gibble, Hippodown, Abomasnow, Lickilicky, Tangrowth, Watchhog, Liepard, Gigalith, Swoobat, Conkeldurr, Timpole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad, Throw, Sock, Swaddle, Swadloon, Whirlipede, Maractus, Cottony, Crustle, Sigilyph, Cofagrigus, Trubbish, Garbodor, Gothitelle, Reuniclus, Vanillite, Vanillux, Carablast, Amoonguss, Jellicent, Joltik, Ferroseed, Electros, Elgium. Elgium is crazy. Chandelure, Fracture, Haxorus, Cubchoo, Braviary, Volibee, Durant, Hydreigon, and that's just all the hordes. Next up, Single/Fishing, Shelder, Kingdra, Mr. Mime, Pinsir, Tauros, Ledian, Apom, Sunkern, Yanma, Unknown, Snubble, Heracross, Corsola, Remoraid, Delibird, Miltank, Pupitar, Breloom, Slackoth, Minun, Swallock, Carvana, Sharpedo, Wailord, Barboach, Phoebus, Tropius, Relicanth, Lovedist, Bagon, Combi, Vespiquen, Muna. Rares. Squirtle, Execute, Hitmonlee, Porygon, Kabuto, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Ammonite, Sewoodo, Shuckle, number 2, Sceptile, Swampert, Metagross, Torterra, Cherubi, Spiritomb, Drapion, Croagunk, Superior, Emboar, Audino, Tortuga, Archon, Ducklet, Alomomola, Volcarona, and then Shalfas. My list is Chansey, Jinx, Quillfish, Bronzor. When people ask me why I never get sick of PokeMMO, it's because I have a lot of things to do. I got a lot of goals, boys. I got a lot of shinies to hunt. Dude, this is actually crazy. Ghostku got himself another. Today, a secret shiny Ditto on an alt account. This man just got a single encounter shiny Cascoon yesterday on stream. Got another shiny, but this time a secret shiny Ditto. Dude, nice catch. Very nice catch. That is, yeah. He said easy money. He's farming Dittos on an alt. The secret shiny Dittos are shmoney. I mean, what's the cheapest secret shiny Ditto is 43 mil, 44 mil. Congrats, dude. It's a good catch. That is crazy shmoney. Do we have another Flare shiny, boys? Okay, the comeback is happening. The comeback is how many points? How many points? How many points? How many points? Times 5 Rufflet. Okay, it's +1. That makes the score 30 to 46. We're still in it. We're getting points. We're doing things. I believe in us, okay? I'm going to update the score in a second. It is now 46 Team Awk, 30 Team Flare. About pretty early to middle of day 2. Alrighty, fellas, you know what? I still haven't changed the score. You know what? I'm going to change locations. I've been at Hoenn for a fair bit. I did a fair bit of Petalburg, a fair bit of the east of Four Tree City. I want to be focusing on getting my encounter number up. Not that it really matters, obviously, but mentally it feels good. I'm going to head back over to Newwww and do that spot. The only worry is my Golurk's level 80. And the Pokemon that are kind of high level. That's like kind of the only concern when doing this strat. I kind of want to finish hatching all of my eggs so I can just focus on single encounters. Maybe eggs in the future, but like I feel like me having to hatch 5 eggs at once while single encountering is hardcore limiting what spots I can do for sure. I'm gonna try doing it here for a bit. We'll see if it's a little too scary though. I might have to switch things up, but I'll stick over here for a little bit. Hey Pat, do you think we'll ever get a chance at more alpha starter Pokemon? I think we will get more alpha starter Pokemon at some point, but never and not the alpha Kanto starter mons. That was pretty like clear at the time. They were like, hey, this is a limited time release. You're gonna get these and these only, and like that's it. I think we'll eventually see alpha Johto starters hopefully one day, and then alpha Hoenn, and then like I think we will see the rest of the cycle, but we're never going to get alpha Kanto starters ever again. That was a limited time, like very, very special release, which is why alpha Kanto starters are so expensive. You know, they're never returning. They're very limited. People love to shiny hunt with them. Currently, the cheapest alpha Charmander is 8 mil. The cheapest alpha Bulbasaur is 8 mil, and then the cheapest alpha Squirtle is 11-ish mil. There's also like Blastoise and stuff as well, to be fair. Blastoise, Charizard, and then Venusaur. So there's some insane... I think I have one alpha Charizard that I bred as a comp when those came out or whatever, and I bred it for like a couple 100K, and I'm lucky I held on to it. So much! It's like fucking 4 cups of snow! What the fuck? It's my wife, bro! What are you doing? I know it's snowing, what the hell? What the fuck? I got a shiny hunt, bro! She's fucking scamming, sabotaging the competition! There's snow everywhere! Holy... Okay, boys, we got another Team Flare shiny. A ×3 horde from Nick Shark again. He just got, I think he was the shiny Venonat, right? He just got a shiny, like within a few hours, I believe. That's insane. A new shiny Bibarel. I think it's plus 2 points, so it'll make the score 46-32. 46-32 is the new score, boys. Okay, while I'm on a charm of my own, so I'm getting the 10% boost. I do have a lot more eggs to hatch, but I think I'm a little sick of hatching eggs. I'd rather allow myself to be able to go shiny hunt the shinies that I actually want to go get. And I want to do Route 210 Sinnoh. So I'm essentially going to prep my inventory without eggs, head over to Route 210. Why do I keep saying that weirder every time? Route 210 in Sinnoh. We're going to try to get something there. I've phased at that spot twice now. I've gotten a Ponyta and a Roselia. So we're slowly working our way towards a good shiny there. It could be this war. I think getting something like a Sudowoodo would be the best. Sudowoodo is number 1. My tiers and ranks of shinies that I want at this location are like rank 1 Sudowoodo, rank 2 Mr. Mime, unfortunately, you know, rank 3 is Breloom, and then rank 4 is probably Scyther, and then rank 5 Cricketune. There's a lot of good shinies here, honestly. Okay, we do have the rare Alpha Lucario check. So this is pretty cool. You don't see this very often. I'm going to check it. No Shalfa. Unlucky. Maybe next time. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to check the Riolus as well, okay? And you know what? We'll single encounter here for a little bit. I'm not even that big of a fan of Riolu / Lucario, hilariously. I know a lot of people like really, really love this Pokemon and really, really love the shiny. I feel like it's one of the most shunted rares in PokeMMO. But I don't know. It never really was the thing for me. Maybe I need to watch more of the Lucario movie. And that's why some people are so attached, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and encounter these 3 little guys really quick. One more chance at a rare shiny. I am on my own charm and Dono, so plus 20%. Not quite. I'm going to single encounter in the cave for a little bit with my friend Rumel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, I'm going to go back to Petalburg. I've spent a fair bit of time in Petalburg, and Petalburg usually isn't my first pick location for single encounter shunts, but I think I end up underrating Petalburg because I don't like shiny Trico that much. Or Shroomish like that. But Shroomish is solid. The orange is cool, but like, I don't, and it's useful. Breloom, right? But I don't think of myself as liking shiny Trico that much. But I actually love, I think my favorite shiny starter is Sceptile. So somewhere along the way, my brain disconnects Treecko from Sceptile. I literally think my favorite shiny starter, if you were to include all evolutions, I think it's Sceptile. But I don't think about that. So like, I should be at Petalburg. My TLDR is I should be at Petalburg way more. I'll go grab eggs as well while I'm here. Yeah, keep in mind the goal is, and I am noticing, I'm talking about this because I'm noticing me running back to get my eggs every single time to hatch them is definitely hurting my encounters per hour. I mean, you have to do it. It is still the most efficient way to do it, in my opinion, from my understanding. But it is definitely hurting my encounters per hour for sure. Just running back to grab eggs, unfortunately. But, you know, it's still more encounters than just AFK hatching at the PC. So it's better than nothing, essentially. But I started today, I think I started today with 11,200 encounters, I believe. My goal is to, I should be trying to go for like 3,800 to 4,000 encounters a day. That should be the goal. I think yesterday I only ended up getting 3K. I think I started at like 8,200 encounters and ended at 11,200. So even then yesterday, below like 1,000 encounters below the goal, unfortunately. And that was with shiny hunting. But to be fair, yesterday was a little bit of a late day. I started shunting at 1 p.m. when the event started, and then I went to bed at, I stopped shunting at 3 a.m. So I shunted for, what's the math on that? 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. to 3. Yeah, it's like I shunted for like, I guess that's like 14 hours. I shunted for about 14 hours yesterday. And only got 3,000 encounters. So my efficiency has definitely been super off for sure. So I want to get more. And if I have to do a few time swipe hordes to crank up my encounters, it might be worth it, honestly, just to hit that goal, even if I'm not being like efficient single encounter wise. The fear is getting that shiny via the few time swipe hordes, but I think it's worth it, honestly, to stick to that goal. So just keep it on the number. We started at 11,200 today. That would make my goal. My goal would be to end, not stream, but to end the day with around 14k, or no, sorry, 15k. End the day with 15k. We got a long way to go. I don't know if is that right math wise? I've been shunning for so many hours straight. I apologize for the rambles and my math is off, but we're gonna get a lot of encounters. That's TLDR. Oh shit! Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he just get this? 613. Yo, he got a fucking egg! Egg shiny! This is the first egg! I thought the Squirtle earlier was an egg, but it was a single encounter via lore. This is the first egg shiny of the Team Mr. War. Day 2. Day 2, boys. Is it Flare? Does that tie it up? That's 47-47. He tied it. He tied it off one egg, dude. That ties to 47-47. Oh, he's a fucking god, Lizard. Let's go, dude. That's so good. Oh, it's so sick. He fucking tied it, dude. Okay. Oh, dude. Nice fucking shiny, man. Nice fucking job, Lizard. We gotta update the score. That literally ties it 47-47. Dude, I've had so many people like, oh man, like, what's going on, Patrouski? Like, Team Flare's fucking getting their ass kicked. And I've been over here the whole time. Hey, it's just one egg shiny. We're only one egg shiny, but you know, it's not that crazy, guys. Only one egg shiny. We're actually only one egg shiny behind. There it is. There's the egg shiny, dude. Fucking yes, dude. Nice work, Flare. 47-47. Call it fucking cinema. Oh, it's perfect, dude. That's so beautiful, dude. That's so, the 47-47 tie is so sick, man. That's his first Team Mr. shiny, by the way. His first shiny in Team Mr. I was just saying, and it's so crazy. I've done a lot of video game competitions. I've done RuneScape Fantasy HP, like, you know, tons of Shiny Wars, tons of other, like, you know, long-term endurance competitions, like certain high-level, like, Overwatch gameplay. I've never seen consistently such a neck and neck competition. Like sometimes in RuneScape, a team gets a huge lead and the other team just like gives up and like you just call the weak or whatever. Or like, you know, I've never seen every single Team Mr. Shiny War is neck and neck the entire time. It's ridiculous. Every single Shiny War is so close. And it's just, people always say, oh, shiny hunting's just like RNG, Tech W. And there is a lot of RNG in shiny hunting for like inherently. But it's the same with like card games, right? Like Magic the Gathering, right? There's a reason why consistently the top people keep performing at the top, right? There is a lot of RNG. There's also ways to like even out that RNG via like consistency and like long-term endurance and practice and efficiency. Nice mud kip, what the fuck? there are ways to even out over time. And I feel like the Team Mr. Shiny Wars really show it. How like every single war, it's such a close race. Like theoretically, there should be enough RNG where like someone should be able to take a huge lead at some point and just like it should be over, but I've never seen it. Maybe we're getting lucky so far, but that's apparently he only did 5 eggs. First 5 eggs of the batch. That's insane. That's so cracked, dude. Oh, it's so cracked, man. What a beautiful Shiny War to celebrate 10 years of Team Mr. being a team in PokeMMO. Oh my goodness. Okay, and just like that, Xanarchy just got a Shiny Axew. And I think he's on Team Awk. So Team Awk, we just caught up to them. And they just got another Shiny, ×5 Horde. They're going to take the lead again by 1 point. The tie existed for less than 2 minutes, I think, unironically. I hate you for that, but also, that's okay. It's only 1 point, boys. We come back. We crush them harder this time. I respect the tie break. And it's just 1 point for a tie, okay? No worries, no worries. Dude, the snowboarder scarf? I feel like I underrated this Vanity. Like, I see this guy with, like, his bike and, like, his little hat and the scarf. I feel like this Vanity was kind of under-respected / talked about during the event itself. But I feel like it actually looks pretty good. I feel like it works really well with a lot of outfits. It's only 20k or so. Like, honestly, even with this outfit that I have on right now, it looks, like, pretty good. Like, obviously, my outfit's very goofy right now, right? Purposefully goofy. But, like, 20k? Cool Vanity. Pick it up if you want some cheap drips, what I would say. Oh shit, we have a new Shiny from Team Awk. Apparently, they got themselves a Shiny Oddish ×3 Horde. Not too shabby. Once again, giving them a little bit more of a lead, but not for long. Obviously, we'll do a second egg here to overtake them drastically in a second. Of course, we will, of course. But the cool thing is, which you gotta respect it, even though they're nerds over at Team Awk, True and Real. I'm on Team Flare, # Team Flare. The cool thing is that did put them at 50 points. So they are the first team to hit 50 points. And also the pace of this just seems insane. I think Awk was saying earlier last Shiny War was the most points we'd ever seen in a war. And I think the score was like 127 to 118 by the end of it. Am I wrong? Because it's day 2. How is it day 2 and we're at 50 points on a team? Are we gonna like unbelievably PB this year? Okay, we've broken it like every year. I feel like that, once again, I just give all these annoying historical examples, but like what a perfect example of like how much the PokeMMO community as a whole keeps improving every year. Like Team Mr. keeps improving, the events keep improving, the devs keep improving, the players, the hardcore players, the casuals, like everybody's just getting better and better and better. And it's so beautiful to see. And I feel like there's so many statistics like Team Mr. Wars where you can see the like gradual, like every year is a new personal best. Every year is a new improvement. That's so crazy. Wait, that's actually ridiculous, Mist. 118 out of 150 Team Mr. members participated in this event. I'm pretty sure that's also the most participants of a war, but I could be wrong. But what's crazy, how did we convince 118 people to do a Shiny War 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, immediately after the Christmas event, holiday boost, where everybody was also probably shunting a shit ton? How did we manage to do that? That's like actually that's crazier to me than anything else. That's unbelievable. Also, for reference, that Shiny Oddish was the 22nd Shiny we've seen. So we've seen 22 Shinies within 30 hours of this is day 2, but it started at 1 p.m. yesterday, and it's about 7 p.m. now. So not even yet. So Shiny War has been live for about 30 hours, and there's been 22 Shinies. Almost, not quite, like 1-ish Shiny per hour. Not really, but close-ish. Close-ish. Okay, let's read through all the bonus days really quick, because there are a few bonus days during Shiny Wars which have special rules. So January 13th, these all take place at midnight. January 13th, which is tomorrow, so tomorrow's stream, I'll be in the Safari Zone all day. So if you're interested for that, keep an eye out. Safari Zone and Singles/Bonus Day. On January 13th, all shinies encountered in the Safari Zone or single encounters or double battles will receive extra points. On this day, Safari shinies are worth 8 points if caught and 5 points if fled. Shinies from single encounters are 7 points, and shinies in double battles will be 6 points. On January 15th, there is Rotational Region Bonus Day. On January 15th, starting in Kanto, 1 region at a time, there will be a +2 point bonus to the first shiny found in that region. Once a shiny is found, caught in the active bonus region, it will switch to the next. That's cool. If a shiny is caught in a region without an active bonus, the region does not rotate. So that's cute. It motivates us all to shunt in the same region, like Kanto, Johto. That's kind of interesting. And then it repeats. On January 17th is Team Mister's 10-year anniversary bonus day. Singles, doubles, 3 times hordes, 5 times hordes, all get doubled. What? Oh, I didn't even know this. Singles, doubles, 3 times, 5 times. So any wild encounters all get doubled, just not eggs and stuff. Holy shit. So on the 17th, I shouldn't be doing any eggs or any fossils. That's insane. Wow. Doubling is ridiculous. I might even just hoard then or something. We'll have to see. That's ridiculous. That's really, really crazy, actually. The January 17th is the most important day of this event, probably. January 18th, hatched alphas will get +10. Revived fossils get +5. This is the rare day. Wild Zorua shinies get +5. Okay, gotcha. So that's like the rare day. No like normal egg bonus, just alpha eggs. But okay, that's all the bonus days. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in total. And they're really, I like bonus days. Bonus days really spice things up, change up the meta game, which was probably one of the biggest critiques/problems with the official PokeMMO Shiny Wars was the lack of variety and like not having that lack of what's it called? Everybody just doing Cubchoo and Cryogonal for a full month was not amazingly ideal, for sure. This is from Haltian. I'm still in fucking shock. My first rare at 700 hours. Now I can complete my last region in peace. You even have fucking all storylines done. You got a Beldum, dude. Congrats. That's sick. Oh, it's single encounter from me. Do you know how rare this is? It's single encounter from Meteor Falls and 2 times 31. Okay, for reference, okay, for a quick math lesson, Beldum is a 1% chance at Meteor Falls, I believe. It's around a 1%. There's a calculator in the bottom middle of the screen. Watch that for a math lesson. Beldum is around a 1% chance, okay? So, it would take you an average of 100 shiny hunts to get a Beldum in Meteor Falls on average, right? So, you would do, what's the math on that? And it's around 100 hours for one single encounter shunt because you get around 300 encounters, yada, yada, yada. So it's about 100 hours per single encounter shiny hunt times 100. So the average time it takes to get a shiny Beldum via single encounters from Meteor Falls is 10,000 hours. This is why you should never, ever shiny hunt Beldum purposefully in Meteor Falls. If you're there for Bagon or like just there, you know, doing encounters, whatever, but you should never purposefully shunt Bagon there because it's literally, or Beldum, sorry, Beldum. It is literally a 10,000 hour hunt for Beldum on average. That's insane. To get it with 700 hours total playtime is just unreal. That is, dude, congratulations. That's so fucking beautiful, man. We have a new shiny, boys. This is a Team Flare shiny. Zeph caught himself a times 5 horde Magikarp. So this is +1 point over to Team Flare. We're crawling back. We're smashing back to get back with Team Awk. So the new store, once they update it, will be 48 to 50. Dude, I'm going to be honest. Lizardman already evolved his Littleap into a Cradily. I did not realize how cool shiny Cradily is. I always saw Littleap and I didn't care. The pink with the orange, like, flower? I feel like I don't hear anybody talk about this shiny. This shiny's insane. The yellow accents? This is like actually kind of an S tier shiny. Like it's up there. I have to think about it more, but that's like beautiful underrated fossil shunt. Wait, what is this? What just happened? Look at this. Can you guys see this? Wait, let me. Just phased a shiny, by the way. Here. I can't click it. What is this? Why am I getting trolled? Why am I getting trolled by a mod? What is happening? How do you do that? What is that? Huh? What the hell? Bro's fucking spending his hard-earned time out here trolling me. I respect it. That's a good meme. That's a good moderator if you ask me. That's fucking awesome. That mod is Team Awk. He's just distracting you. It's working! No! Alrighty, fellas, we've been live for 9 hours and 59 minutes. We're on charm for 30 more seconds. Dinner status, it's time to Shalfa check this Alpha Parasect. No dice today, maybe one day. That's the goal. We got to 13,244 encounters on stream. That is around 2,000 encounters on stream. I'm going to be shiny hunting a ton off stream as well, trying to get my encounter counter up. Hopefully, I should be able to come back to stream with around 14,000 to 15,000 encounters, somewhere in that range. I'd be pretty happy, which I probably should be able to achieve by far. But that's going to call it for today. Another Shiny Wars day 2 in the books. Well, I say day 2, but we've only been at it for 24 hours plus 8. So what is that, 32-ish? So 32 hours to come to a close for day 2. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's been a beautiful journey, and you guys make every step of the way that much more enjoyable. Sorry to be cheesy, but it's true. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. Follow the Twitch for streams just like this one. Discord's down below to see when I'm live and updates on other content, and just join a really cool community for people who love PokeMMO. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, the main way to do so this month, the best way, is to get yourself some Factor. You get yourself awesome food at 50% off on your first box using the link in the description, as well as it is the most generous, best, easiest way to support the channel. It's really a win-win. You get food. It supports me tremendously. If you ever wanted to support my content, if my PokeMMO content has ever helped your journey or entertained you in the background while you grind or while you shunt, just if you ever want to do something, the best thing to do is to Factor sub just for 1 month, one time, 1 week or whatever, and then just that's it. That's that. I'll appreciate that. That would buy content from me for your whole life. Your whole life is one Factor sub pays for it all. That's if you don't, that's also okay. My content will always remain free. It'll always be free. My goal is really just to prop up and hopefully add something positive to the PokeMMO community. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'll see you for day 3. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna export some videos. I'm gonna hopefully get some decent shiny luck, and I'll hopefully save a shiny for you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Much love to you all. Get some freaking sleep. Peace Reno, fellas. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me. And if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.